everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have my first ever exclusive story for you guys. And before we jump in, if you're wondering why I'm wearing a scarf, it's because I'm actually wearing like one of those like thotty tops, like those jumpsuits kind of thing with like the deep V, and you put them in like high-waisted pants or whatever. And it doesn't look good sitting down. So I'm like, let me slap a scarf on top of it to kind of like hide it a little bit. I'd show you what it looks like standing up, but I'm not wearing pants yet. So back into this exclusive story I have. If you recall, over the weekend, Brooke Wehr, who's Jeremy Calvert's fiance, or should I say former fiance, kind of like took the like Instagram teen mom world by storm when she came out of pretty much nowhere, and she posted up a screenshot of a conversation between Jeremy and her best friend Leanne. And in the conversation, Jeremy tells Leanne that he's about to expose their little affair to Brooke, and Leanne calls him a coward. When they actually covered the story, she got Jeremy's side of things. So Jeremy said he and Brooke had been separated since February. He and Leanne had only hooked up once, and that was during a time when him and Brooke were no longer together, and he didn't think that they'd ever get back together because, according to him, Brooke demands that he moves from West Virginia over to Ohio and cuts down on traveling so much for work. And he says that those are two things that he is absolutely not interested in doing. So therefore, they had broken up at that point. Later that night, Jeremy went to a bar and posted a photograph of himself and his ex-wife, Leah Messer from Teen Mom 2. And Leah posted the same thing, hers with a caption saying the ex-husband or some bullshit like that. So up until now, we haven't really heard Brooke's side of things, but you guys, your girl went over to Brooke and got the tea for you on what's going on. So fix yourself up a quick little cup and we'll get into it. According to Brooke, Jeremy and Leanne did not hook up that one time he claims. In fact, she claims that they had been hooking up throughout their entire relationship. And she also let me know that Leanne used to have a boyfriend who I'm assuming left her in light of all this, and that the four of them used to hang out together all the time. And I can't even imagine the level of hurt and like backstabbing and pain she must feel to be, you know, not only cheated on by her boyfriend, but by her best friend as well. Like, this must be absolutely shocking and somewhat kind of embarrassing. Not that Brooke did anything wrong, but just the whole situation is just so like I brought you around my guy. We all hung out together all the time. What? This is what you were doing this whole time? Brooke also kind of filled me in a little bit on Jeremy's custody situation with his daughter, Addie. So we all know there's nothing that's come out about Jeremy being like a bad father or anything like that, despite like his travel and all of those things that Leah was really upset with him over in Teen Mom 2. But Brooke says that Jeremy is like rarely ever with his daughter, even when he has his time with her. She claims that Addie is always over at his parents' home, and that she never even stays the night at Jeremy's house. She's always with his parents. And that really kind of shocked me and like threw me for a loop, because I feel like, doesn't Jeremy make at least like $500,000 a year between the Teen Mom money and his oil money as well? I'm pretty sure he has like a nice home for his daughter to sleep in. So why is his daughter sleeping over at his parents' home? I mean, how are you taking on these responsibilities of like marriage and being a stepfather to someone else's child? You know, marriage times two, I should say. Brooke was about to become his second wife, but you can't even take care of your own daughter if what Brooke says is true. That's really, really troubling. And another thing that irks me about this is that Jeremy spent an entire season painting Leah as a really, really negligent mother. Like, he claimed that he was scared for all of the children, even the two who were not biologically his, whenever they were in her care. So it's like, well, why the hell do you not have a place for your own child to stay then? If Leah is such a horrible parent, should she not have some kind of stability with at least one of her parents? What are you doing with all of your money that she doesn't even have a damn bedroom at your house, child? Like, you've got a lot of explaining to do. In light of the photos of Jeremy and Leah together at the bar, I was like, okay, girl, like, do you think the two of them are kind of, you know, knocking boots? Is something about them being caught on a deer cam about to come out or what? And she said, you know what, they probably are. Like, they might be banging. And speaking of that photo, Brooke says that the whole entire photo fiasco that happened was because Jeremy was feeling kind of petty that night. Even though he told the Ashley that he and Brooke broke up for good in February, Brooke is saying that they were together as recently as last Friday, and he was texting her about getting back together and stuff like that, and she ghosted him. So as payback, he went out to a bar, you know, took some photos with Leah and posted them on the internet. And so in a lapse of judgment, she was feeling really feisty at the moment. She did the same thing, posting a photograph of herself in bed with some random dude. I didn't get to grab a photo of that. Apologies in advance, but she did admit to doing that in her own little petty moment as well. But wait, there's more. Brooke also said that Jeremy would regularly trash Leah's interracial relationship with her former boyfriend, TR Dews. And, you know, she did kind of admit that he did make racist comments about her dating this, you know, black guy in West Virginia, and that he would regularly trash her around town as all kinds of cheating, hoe bags, stuff like that, despite the fact that he allegedly cheated on her way more than the one time that she slept with Corey. Though, I just want to do a little sidebar here, you guys. I know that Leah did not only cheat on Jeremy with Corey, she also did cheat on him with Robbie, which we all know was caught on the deer cam, but I guess that didn't come to Brooke's mind at the moment. But she did say that Jeremy was out there cheating on Leah like hell. And do you know that suspicion that we've all been having, that Jeremy likes to pretend that he's not into the teen mom fame and stuff like that, but he's actually like a hardcore fame whore? Well, she kind of confirmed it. She's like, you know what, like this whole thing changed him. He acts like he is untouchable. He doesn't even know how to have a relationship anymore. He's just out there getting it wherever he can get it. And he wants to be like, you know, laying it low and spreading it wide around town while he has a nice wife staying at home, taking care of the home and the kids as well. So it is really, really, really sad to see that Brooke and Jeremy's relationship has come to this. They seemed happy on the outside. Like, I never saw this coming, especially with how, you know, hard Jeremy seemed to have taken Leah's cheating. So the hypocrisy is crazy. But you know what, you guys, I am not surprised that Jeremy turned out to be a dirty ass hoe. I have not liked this guy ever since that racist ass Oreo comment he made about Leah and TR. Ever since then, I've been done with that backwoods, low budget, you know, poor woman's Lance Bass. But you guys, let me know what you think about all of Brooke's comments in regards to this whole cheating scandal and the possibility of Leah and Jeremy, you know, kind of knocking boots a little bit around town as well. You have a little bit of Jeremy's side. If you don't have the full scoop, make sure to head over to the Ashley'sRealityRoundup.com for his full transcript and compare the two. Like, obviously, I think both of them are really, really emotional and kind of saying things that paint them in a really, really good light. But the truth is somewhere in the middle. And based off of Jeremy's sketchy ass history, I'm more inclined to believe Brooke. Leave all your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. And as usual, we'll chat. You can also like this video, subscribe for more. Feel free to share it with your friends as well. And follow me across social media where I do love chatting with you. That's all for now. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.